And welcome back. Right now, 9:13. Well, this is National Influenza Vaccination Week, and right now it's more important than ever to make sure that you're up to date on your vaccine. Dr. Sarah Schwertner, she is here from Primary Care Plus to tell us why the shot is so crucial. And, let's start out first. Pandemic on top of flu season now, probably the best time and really most important time to get that shot.
Absolutely. A year ago, we were wearing masks, we were social distancing, so we really didn't have a lot of cases of the flu.
Right.
And then after, the mask mandate was lifted, we have everyone doing pre-pandemic activities.
Sure.
And so it's more likely that you can pass the flu. And we don't want to end up with a twindemic.
Right, absolutely. My thing is, too, you get the shot, you may get the flu, but it's not going to be as bad. The last thing you want to do is during a pandemic, don't get the shot, get very sick, go in the hospital, you have the flu, and you expose yourself to other diseases, maybe even COVID, right?
Right. So that is one of the things that we're concerned with, is having COVID and the flu. Is you're more likely to be admitted to the hospital and have pneumonia.
Sure.
And a lot of the other diseases that can come from that.
All right, so let's talk about some of the reasons why people say, I'm not getting the shot. First reason, well, we get the shot, 3 months later, oh, we missed the strain this year. I got the shot and it didn't work. What do we think about that?
So the flu shot cannot give you the flu.
Right.
That's really important. I know there's a lot of people that think that, but it actually has proteins from the flu so that your immune system will recognize and then be able to mount an immune response. However, you can still get the flu, but it won't be a severe case. Just like the COVID vaccine, a lot of times people are saying, I don't want to get it. You can still get COVID. Same with the flu. You're going to get the flu potentially, but you're not going to end up intubated or in a hospital.
Exactly. And, the other thing, too, I think, Doctor, is that flu shots have been around for years and years and years. Where a lot of people I've heard, they kind of compare it to the COVID shot. The COVID spike protein and the different science behind it. Some people have their issues with it, and I get it. Everybody can have their own, concerns. But the flu shot's been around for a long time, and it's very safe.
Yes, it is safe. We rarely see anyone have a reaction unless it's to some of the substitutes that are in it. But we do see people that do not get hospitalized because they're vaccinated.
So when it comes down to this year, I know that a lot of researchers do research the year prior. They do a lot of bird, testing and, all the different viruses within, nature. So what are we looking at this year? I mean, what are the predictions? A really bad flu season this year? What are we looking at kind of in the early stages?
So because we did not have a lot of the flu in our communities last year, this year our bodies will not be as able to fight it off because we were not exposed.
Sure.
So I think that it is concerning, and I think that is extremely important that people consider getting their flu shot, even people who didn't get it before.
Right. So when you're exposed to the virus, some people may not have a reaction, some people asymptomatic, but I think you hit the nail on the head. The fact that we didn't squash it, it's always there, but we really brought that down. So the exposure and the immunities to the body really waned because it really wasn't circulating. Now, if you get it, it can exacerbate that.
Right, and the peak time for flu season is around Mardi Gras. So I don't know about you, but I'm kind of ready to get the party on for Mardi Gras.
No doubt.
To protect your loved ones, we should definitely get the flu shot.
Right, and again, the flu shot, as mentioned, it's been around for years. I mean, I have to admit, and we were talking before, I never really got the flu shot, but the last 2 years and this year I did because of COVID. And I'm going to continue to get it because I was afraid of, getting the flu and all that, but it was no big deal.
Right, and some of the side effects that, you may experience from getting the flu shot are going to be mild. So headache, fatigue, body aches, but those are usually self-limited, and they may last 24 hours or less.
And then you're protected for the season.
Yes.
All right, doctor, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on the show. You too.